All right, let's see what else I got from In Hot Water this week because they go nuts every week. I know Mark Viduka sent me a bunch of new notes. The Geno roast battle we have. I don't think we played this on the show. Geno went up against Luis J. Gomez in the roast battle. Wasn't that good. That's why I didn't play it a few weeks ago. So we got the Geno racist thing, but I could have sworn I had a new In Hot Water thing. Let me check. Mark Viduka has something for me here. Let's see what this is.
You don't have his...
Mike Vecchione. Yeah, we played most of that. I was considering playing this. It was an edit that Mark Viduka made. It's very good, and I encourage everybody to watch it on the Bring Back group. It's called Mike Vecchione is in Hot Water, but we mostly covered this. We didn't cover your version of it, but we mostly covered that. Give me that new stuff that we missed, Mark. Call Lewis. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that tonight. We're going to call Lewis because I have a couple problems with how he's been handling some things. So we will be calling him a little later today. Mike can give the In Hot Water the morning slots. Mike can give the In Hot Water the morning slots. Okay. Let's see what this is. Ryan Katsu prank calls Geno. I haven't seen this.
Call Geno, dude.
Wait. Ryan Katsu Rivera calls Geno Disconte. But this isn't even Ryan Katsu Rivera. This looks amazing. This is what I'm looking for. And guys, I love you. We need pranks. Do prank calls. Do pranks. I don't like being asked to do things. The more you ask for pranks, the more it makes me go, not doing any pranks. I understand somebody posted a prank call in the Bring Back group last week, and it made you go, I wish there were more pranks. I love it. I'm the king of pranks. You got to let them come naturally. Also, we're living in a brand new world where everyone sues. And a lot of stuff has happened in the past. I can't say, but I get in a lot of trouble every time I do a prank call. So they're few and far in between. Because I always get in trouble. Here's the problem with the prank calls. Every time I do a prank call on this show, somebody in the chat who hates me calls the company immediately and says, I have all the info on the guy that's pranking. I'm going to be very straight with you. They give them the show, they give them the links, and I end up getting into trouble. Now, I still do them, even though I've been in very deep trouble for this and had to... I can't give away too much, but I've gotten in a lot of trouble for a lot of pranks. And you could say, fuck them. I can't believe people would report you. It doesn't matter. And there's no way to do the prank. I would have to call a random number and not tell you who I'm calling. So every time I do that, and here's the other problem. Prank calling people without their consent is technically not legal in the state of Illinois. So every time I do it, I run a giant risk because these people report me immediately. And there's just too many people now watching the show. There's always going to be somebody there. You're never going to be able to get rid of them. It's just how it goes. But I still do take the risks, and I do it anyway. But I'm letting you know the reason it's not nonstop prank calls is because you get in a lot of trouble, and it didn't used to be like this. Nowadays, believe me, it's very troublesome to get in this type of trouble, even though I haven't fallen to the trouble that was called upon me. It takes a month out of my life dealing with it and having to sign things and delete things. Do you understand? So it sucks that you can't do it. The only place I think you can do it is Las Vegas. That's why Crank Yankers did it out of there, because you can record somebody without their consent. But here, it's just a lot of trouble. And it's almost every time that I do one, I get in trouble. Big trouble. And you know what I mean? It's like I can't be wrapped up in that kind of trouble. It sucks. It's just blows. So that's why you don't see them. So it does bother me when people go, do pranks, do pranks, do pranks. I don't want to tell you the reason that I don't do pranks like I just did right now, because then it gives more people the idea to rat on me. But then I also have to tell you guys about it so you know that I'm just not being lazy or something. So, sorry. That's the way these people work. If you sent a text saying, yo, call me, I got your money, then prank them when they call you. No, it's all, trust me. It's all the same. But I still will do a prank. And you know what? Today you're going to probably see a nice prank coming up, okay? We all knew they were trouble, but that's why they were fun. Yes, I understand. But after you have to, okay, I'll give you away a little more. After you have to go to court 7 times over the course of 2 months to get out of something like this, it's not fun and it's not worth it. Okay? It's actually, it really, really sucks. And that doesn't make you a pussy. I'm telling you, spend 1 day in court and you'll be a different man about whatever got you into court. You will not want to do that again unless you're retarded. The only people, it's like being arrested. If you get arrested for something, you're probably not going to do that thing again unless you're a black animal. Because you don't want to go through it. Even though you come out the end okay, going through it is horror. And that's what these people put me through, okay? And these, by the way, the people who do it, Proud Boys, Kumia fans. Proud Boys, Kumia fans. Every person who's ever reported me. Proud Boys, Kumia fans. I want you to know that. I love Mike more than my own mother. Unless you're Kumia, he will bite again. Evil. Yes, it's true. Dem cans whistling. All right, let's watch this. Somebody says Ryan Katsu calls Geno. Now, this is not Ryan Katsu. But it is an Asian guy, so let's see what happens here.
Geno, dude.
September 8th.
Make it good. Now. Hello?
Geno.
Make it good now. Go. You get one more chance.
Is that really Geno?
You're not doing it. Come on.
I know, it's
You
hard.
waited, stop. You waited your whole life for this call. I answered.
I
and
know.
you're like, Geno, it's me.
I know.
Make it good now. Go.
I'm bad.
So somebody's prank calling Geno, and it appears they've been prank calling. I've never seen this, didn't even know what this is. Now, that is not Ryan Katsu. It is some Asian guy, much better than Ryan Katsu. He's got tattoos. Better haircut than Katsu. Very Asian, and he's pranking Geno. I don't get this. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the spot, dude. I'm sorry. I'm really bad.
Well,
on the
no,
spot.
then, dude, then stop it, my friend. Why'd you call? What was the point? Why'd you call? Talk to me.
Because it's funny, and it's just I'm depressed. I suffer from a very bad depression.
What depression?
It's called loser syndrome.
Okay, here we go. And loser syndrome, which isn't, it's not a medical term, but we've all had it if you follow my foot.
Somebody saying this is not Ryan Katsu pranking Geno, not Geno. Is that not Geno on the line? And somebody just labeled this clip that? I don't know what this clip is, but we'll keep watching. Sounds like Geno to me.
Ball picks. But what, my friend? What do you need?
That's Geno.
Make it fast. You're losing time. TikTok. What?
I need to save insurance on my car, and you're the perfect guy to go to. Because right now my insurance rates are way too high. I got hit by a few Mexicans.
Stop. This is your bit. So you're starting from your insurance rates. Really? All right, go on. All right, you've got my money. Go on. What's up with your insurance rates, pal?
I have no idea. Why do I feel like I'm on the Gong Show?
Because you're not good at what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of insurance rates? Which ones?
It's not.
You don't own a car. You don't have life insurance. You don't own a home.
So this
What
is
are
like-
your insurance rates?
Did somebody prank Geno's cell phone? Sounds like Geno, they're saying. Sounds very like Geno. It's 100% Geno, they're saying. Okay, so we have people are saying it's him. So why would Geno even deal with this? If somebody prank called me, I would sit in silence while they said something, and I hang up and just block the call. You never deal with it. Geno decides he needs to argue with the prank caller, and I saw this. We're going to tell you about this guy, Josh. He played the robot on the Craig Ferguson show. They were prank calling him. These people think they could argue with prank callers, as if the prank caller is going to go, you know what? We made a mistake. Pranking you was stupid. You are very talented, and I'm a loser in his mom's basement. We're really sorry. I'm going to delete all these tapes I made of the pranks, and we're going to pack it up. You know, that's never going to happen. But people like Geno think that they could argue their way out of these pranks. So let's see what happens. I like this.
Quickly.
Yeah, but you have to suck before you get good, man. And this is like practice. You know, this is like lifting a curl. You know, doing a bicep curl. I'm working out.
So talk to me. What insurance rates are you having trouble with? Let's do the bit, my friend. I love it.
Okay, well, I don't have an insurance bit. I don't even have insurance. I have a suspended license.
See, that's hilarious.
Okay.
All right, you win. I don't have insurance, so go on.
I don't. I take the bus, and...
What? Then what is our bit? What are we doing, buddy?
We're doing nothing. We're being in the moment.
All right, you're making me like you a lot. All right, we're doing nothing.
We're creating nothing out of an empty space. It's like poetry.
Okay, so
Yeah, someone says this Asian sucks at prank calling, and I agree. I mean, what business does an Asian have prank calling? It is not their thing. Asian prank calls? When have you ever heard an Asian prank call somebody? Look at this Asian. He's going, yeah, this really isn't for me. I'm Asian. So this is very odd, and it's a terrible prank call. But anytime Geno is getting railed, we got to see.
It's a prank caller. But go on, what?
It's not a prank caller.
Who is this then?
Look, I got the wrong number, and you're very interesting, and you just kept me on the phone.
You don't have the wrong number. You know what you did.
Okay.
You called twice, and I answered. Come on.
Okay, you're right. I do know what I did, and you got.
Let's play a game.
Look,
honest to God.
Look.
Right now, stop. Where are you right now? Give me a place and a time. Where are you right now? Should I go first?
Okay, I'm at the Barnes and Nobles.
Stop it.
The
Stop
second
it. You could say Barnes and Nobles anytime and I'll laugh. Are you really? You're not. Where are you? Come on, buddy.
I am.
This is dreadful.
Dude, I am. You want to know where I am right now? Honest to God, I'm going to tell you.
Where are
I am literally looking at the Pacific Ocean. I'm in Venice Beach. I just walked out of the Terrace Cafe.
Wow.
Dude, I do this every year. Dude, I'm literally... Is it the Terrace Cafe and Bar?
That's amazing. It must be a
Yeah, and that's what I do, but what are you doing? What are you doing?
Wow, he kicks it back to that every time. I'm at the Venice Beach Cafe and Bar. So? Oh, it's incredible. They always go for that move where they got to be saying, you know, I'm living the high life here. Where are you right now? You're the one pranking. Well, Geno, you're the one on the phone talking to somebody you don't even know with this Venice Beach Cafe and Bar. Can we look that up? What did he say? The Venice Beach Cafe and Bar? I want to see where Geno thinks he's living it up.
Cafe.
Wow.
Dude, I do where I am right now, honest to God, I'm going to tell you.
Where are
I am literally looking at the Pacific Ocean. I'm in Venice Beach. I just walked out of the Terrace Cafe.
The Terrace Cafe in Venice Beach. Can we see what this place looks like? If this has 3 stars on Yelp, I'm going to die because he's gone to steakhouses. You know, he tweets these pictures of him at his steakhouse with like a bib on. And he goes, flat broke, huh? Living it up at a steakhouse. Fans buying us steaks. And it's like, fans buying you steaks. And then you look up the steakhouse he went to. It's like 2.5 stars on Yelp. Shitty steaks. Cuts from the grocery store. All right, let's see. What is it called? Terrace. Venice Beach. Terrace Cafe. Let's see what this is. The Terrace Cafe. Guys, you're not going to believe it. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to make sure. This is it. What did I say? I go, I guarantee he's at a 3-star establishment. Yeah, they're all saying 3 stars confirmed in the chat. Look at this. 3 stars. What are you eating in your life? 3 stars. The Terrace Cafe. 3 stars, 476 reviews. Let's hear where he was whining and dining. Let me read one of these. Here's a 1 star. I try hard not to leave bad Yelp reviews. I think it's bad karma. And I don't like to put the negativity out there. But this place warrants it. Stay away.
Flat broke Geno.
Service was borderline terrible. Seems they don't assign stations to the servers, so it took forever to be noticed and greeted, even though the busser walked by us several times. He clearly couldn't be bothered. When our server finally got to us, he clearly could not care less. The food was barely edible, and our order came out both incomplete and slightly incorrect. We had a few apps, one mimosa, and a couple of waters. $40 later, and I was super bummed that we stumbled upon this place. Bottom line, they don't have to try at all because of their location. Here's another one. Okay. That's where Geno is bragging about being at a 3-star location. Do you understand? I don't know if I'm a snob. Whoops. I don't know if I'm a snob. I think I am, but I don't eat at 3-star locations. There's a thing called Yelp. There's an app. It doesn't matter where I am, who I'm with. I check the Yelp first before I spend my money on a restaurant. It's all the same prices. I'm not dining at a place with 3 fucking yellow orange stars. You need to be lit up with that orangish red with a 4. Anything under 4, I do not eat at. I mean, you might as well not. There's always a 4-star or above around the corner. So there's no reason to eat at a 3-star. Not for Geno. He wines and dines at 3-star locations. Yes, I do. I am a snob when it comes to that, but I think it's a realistic thing to be a snob about. 4.3 plus for me. And 4 is shit. Let me tell you something. Yelp isn't accurate. 4 is nonsense. You don't even see a lit up 5. Where do you go where it's a lit up 5? 4 is a nonsense joint. So Geno is eating at a 3-star resort. He's bragging about it. And the fact that we called it means you're a bum.
Wow. Dude, I do this every year. Dude, I'm literally... Is it the Terrace Cafe and Bar?
That's amazing. It must be a
yeah, and that's what I do. But what are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm like literally 5 minutes on the edge of the world. I get to do this twice a year. My life is great, but you guys call and do this shit. So where are you right now?
I'm living vicariously through your eyes. I'm obviously...
You're not. I am. You guys listen to this idiot all the time and think you're better than this. Where are you right now?
Where am I right now? I'm in this moment with you on a phone.
Okay, that gave me...
I want to say something. You know, I think it's getting like too normalized where everybody thinks, well, you know, because you go, how does Geno get away with this? And you go, well, it's kind of like every comedian has tapes like this about them. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't have to be like that. And this is subnormal. You know, do you see tapes like this about me floating around? You know how many people hate me and wish for my demise? You know how many people are out for revenge on me? Do you see me ever getting caught up in nonsense like this? So it can be done. There is a way to avoid being a fool on the daily. There is a way. These guys don't take that route. They fall for it every time. And when is enough enough? When do they stop booking him? When do his peers go, you know what? You're a fucking idiot. You keep getting took. Every day of your life, you get butt fucked by everybody. It's constant. It never ends.
Chubby, that was very good. But where are you residing, sir?
I am residing in Reseda, California.
Are you really? God bless you.
Yes.
Now you win. I'm very jealous. Yes. But I gotta go, hot chick.
Yeah. Okay. That was awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good conversation, you know? It was challenging. Let's call Geno, dude.
Okay. So there it was. Look at that. And it's always a surprise. Like I said, for every one clip about Geno we play, there's 5, 10. Wow, the Terrence Cafe. You know what?
You're sick.
Whoops. Not
You're
only
sick.
that, we're calling the Terrace Cafe, everybody. Okay? I don't know what we're going to do. We are calling the Terrace Cafe. We're going to ask them some questions. Okay? You guys ready for that? What do you guys say? I'm waiting for them. I want to see them get happy about that. You know, they deserve it. The Terrace Cafe. Tough word for me. I always want to say Terrence. The Terrence Cafe. We're calling them. Their number, 310-578-1530. Here we go. The Terrace Cafe. Geno Disconte right there.
Terrace, Don speaking.
Yeah, can I speak to a manager, please?
This is Don. How can I
Hey,
help you?
Don. Geno Disconte here. Do you know who I am?
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Geno Disconte. Don.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
I know
Well,
you.
I'm a very important comedian. I live in New York City. I'm actually on the Anthony Cumia network. Do you know Anthony Cumia? Don,
Not really.
do you
Not
know
really.
do you know Artie Lang?
Do you ever come in here?
Yeah, I came in here a few weeks ago. That's why I'm calling you. Do you know who Artie
How
Lang
can
is?
I help you?
I'm asking you a question first. Do you know Artie Lang?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm on this very important network with Anthony Cumia and Artie Lang in New York City. It's a comedy network. And I came to your restaurant last week. And, now that I know, nobody really treated me like a celebrity when I was there.
Because probably nobody knows you.
Well, you can say that again. Listen, now that I come home, I was so excited to eat at your restaurant. I come home and I go, you know what? I'm going to look them up on Yelp to show my friends a picture of what it looked like. And here I go on Yelp. 3 stars you have on Yelp.
I don't know. Is that good or bad?
That's terrible. And you don't know? You're the manager? You never check your Yelp?
I never check Yelp. I could care less about those.
476 people have claimed that your restaurant is terrible. You got 1
Hey,
star.
Jerry, how you doing? Hi. How are you?
Don.
So how can I help you?
I have a problem. I ate at your restaurant and you charged me the same prices that a 4 or 5 star restaurant charges people. But yet your restaurant sits at 3 stars.
Is your name Dino?
Geno.
Hey, Dino, is this conversation going anywhere? Because I'm a busy guy and I have no more time for you.
Yeah, the conversation's
So,
going somewhere.
Why don't you? Okay, thank you. I'll
So
talk to you later.
let me read you a review. Don? I always get him mad. Now, that's a 3-star restaurateur. I don't feel bad pranking him. I feel like you're going to charge the same money as a 4-star. You're sitting at 3. I feel like once you hit 3, no, you got to lower your prices now. I'm not paying the same rates for shittier food and service. So that's Don. He don't care about Yelp. Fuck those guys. Why should he care what the customers think? Don. It's the Geno that calls about the early bird specials. Yeah, Dino. Now, I'd like to call Don back. I'd like to... You know what? You always do one callback. That's not harassment. That's, I think we got disconnected. I'm going to pull that. You know, Don, I think we got disconnected. Hey, Don, we got disconnected. Let's see. Calling him back.
Terrace, Don speaking.
Hi, can I speak to Don, please?
This is Don.
Hey, Don, it's that Geno guy again. I think we got disconnected.
Hey, hold on, okay?
No, I can't hold on. I think we got disconnected. Don's good. Don is good. Don just did the hold on, and will he ever come back? We'll give Don a few moments. Mike likes pranks more than we do, of course. Of course. So let's see if Don comes back. Don is a pro. He is good at handling negative feedback where it's just, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm out. I'm a very busy man. This Don. What kind of manager answers the phone at his own restaurant? Is that insane? Why are you even by the phone? Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay? Hello? Yes. Fuck you. What's Yelp? I mean, can you believe Don said, what's Yelp? Don.
Can I help you?
Is this Don?
Don had to go assist somebody.
Perfect. Who am I talking to here today?
This is Corey.
Hey, Corey, what do you do over there at the restaurant?
I'm a server.
Oh, you're a server. Do you know that you serve 3-star food?
Is there something I can help you with?
I want to know what gives you the right to keep charging people these prices when you're sitting at 3 stars on Yelp.
I just work here, man. If you have a problem with it, you can try calling back later.
I did, and Don actually gave you the phone. Do you know that? Don put me on the phone with you. He hung up. And this is why they're at 3 stars. You know, I'm going to write a review. I hate the Terrace Cafe. I hate them. It is highway robbery. Okay. Who's Corey? Corey is a Proud Boy. What's going on with Corey? A real manager should be organizing the frying, not the customer calls, okay? He had to go. Jesus clip. I'm submitting my review. The Nazis were just following orders too. The Terrace Cafe is being watched. Oh, that was Corey on the phone. Okay. Imagine you're a manager of a place and you go, you know what? Fuck this guy. And you give him to the server. Hey, you take this call to a server. What business does a server have picking up a phone at that restaurant? That's nuts. You could sit through Yelp all day and make a show called, What Are You Doing? How dare you? I really think that they need to be held responsible. You shouldn't be able to keep scheming people and taking their money when so many people are unhappy. Okay, Geno brags to strangers about eating at such a place. Yes, and that's where this led to. Corey Phillips, Geno's roommate. Okay, can you call the cafe next door and say, Don at Terrace said their food sucked? Yes. Give me the, find a restaurant that's right next door. Seriously. And I'll call him and we'll get to the bottom. We'll go, what do you think of the Terrace Cafe? Do you think they're bad? Have you seen their Yelp? So find me the business that's next door. Go on Google Maps. Figure it out. I mean, you guys are good. And I'll call the place that's next door to the Terrace. We'll ask about Don. We'll go, this Don hung up on me. All I wanted to do was tell him, that I had some bad scallops. I bet Geno ran out on his bar tab next door. They can't even take constructive criticism. No, this is how companies work. Isn't that nice? So we will call them. That's Cameron Mallett complaining. Hopefully Mike does a live show from the corner from the coming court cases. Thank you. Hopefully that won't turn into a court case. So, but hopefully Don isn't, he don't have time for this. He's too busy. Say you are doing an investigation. Makes you sound professional. Okay, I'll try that attempt. Remember, these are lighthearted pranks made for teens. This is not harassment. Someone says, yes, you're right. A place called Wings. Okay, there is a place called Wings next door. Now, what is there, Yelp? Because you don't want to go to another 3-star place. So let's find Wings. And that's in Venice Beach. Venice. Los Angeles. Let's see Wings, and I'll call Wings if they're good. The Wings? Are you talking about The Wings? Is that the place you're talking about, or is it called Wings? You guys got to be very clear. Now, Wings is sitting at 3.5 stars, so they might not be good. Let's see. Here's one. They say, let's see this one. Okay, yeah, Trattoria. Okay, here we go. A 4-star. C&O Trattoria. This is a, I guess they're next door, somebody says. The Terrace Cafe, so we're going to call them. This is an Italian place. You can go for breakfast and brunch. It's also a wine bar. 4 stars, that's what you want to see. Lit up with the dark orange. People have good things to say. A lot of 5-star reviews. Oh, there's a 2-star. We're going to call C.O. Trattoria, and we're going to see if we can get the skinny on this Terrace Cafe and this Don. And maybe they even saw Geno walking around. So let me call them. This is C&O Trattoria. We're going to go to 310-823-9491. Let's see if they have the scoop.
Oh boy, we are so busy today. Luigi is making the pasta.
Oh my God.
Customer,
and I'm in the kitchen, so-and-so Thea how to handle the cannoli.
Oh, my
Push
God.
the right button, and bada bing, we send you a call to the right person. To place it to go order, please push number 1.
Please
to make
push
a
number 1.
reservation for tonight, please push number 2.
Push
To make a
number 2.
reservation. Please hold a moment.
King push. That is amazing. Mamma mia, the name. Please push number 2.
Yeah, now Flavio speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I love your restaurant. I came in last week. It was so good. I have a quick question. I know you're busy tonight. Do you know the place?
Okay, what was it?
Excuse me? Do you know the place Terrace Cafe?
Okay.
Do you know of it?
Question, sir.
Can I speak to a manager, please? You sound like a busboy.
I am the manager.
Oh, you're the manager? Mamma mia, pasta mia, can I ask you a question?
I just said, what is the question?
Do you know the Terrace Cafe next door?
Yeah, down the street.
Have you ever been there?
Not to eat, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
That's crazy. So you don't check out your competition.
No, they don't sell Italian food.
It doesn't matter. You should go to the restaurants on your block. Now, listen, you know that you have 4 stars on Yelp.
Okay, I know.
Yeah, that's really good. Did you know the Terrace Cafe has 3 stars?
Okay.
So,
I wish they had 4.
do you have any dirt on the Terrace Cafe? Anything you want to tell me?
Do I have what?
Dirt! The stuff that your tomatoes grow from.
I don't matter how much you use.
How are you running a restaurant? How are you managing? You can't even manage a simple call about stars.
Okay. But what the question is now?
You might be more pasta-brained than, like, socially functional.
Okay. I agree with you.
I have questions about the Terrace Cafe, and all you're telling me is you don't understand.
No, I said I agree with you.
The Terrace Cafe is shit. Your restaurant is great. You need to hold.
Thank you.
You need to tell. Do you know Don from Terrace Cafe? Have you heard of him?
I don't know anybody from the Terrace Cafe. I don't really care to know anybody.
You
from the
need
Terrace
to
Cafe.
go over there and sample their food and let me know what it's like.
I don't have to do anything going to the Terrace Cafe.
I will pay you. I will pay you $4,000 to help me on my investigation.
I don't need your money.
You need money.
I don't need yours.
How about $8,000? You'll help me out here.
I don't need your money.
What about $10,000?
You don't, I'm telling you, I don't need your money.
What about $40,000 cash?
What? Is it not the same question? You'll have the same answer.
Okay, how about this?
I don't need
40,000.
your
What if it goes to charity to help the people in Florida, the hurricane people?
Sir, why don't you give that to charity and we leave it on the casino?
So how about for charity, you go over to the Terrace Cafe, and I give the money to charity, you expose Don. You expose Don, I help the people evacuate.
Goodbye.
All right, goodbye. What can I say? This guy, again, he's more about Mastacholi than he is about investigations. You can't do anything about it. Okay, hold on. Should we continue the pranks? I like that guy. How are people, that just goes to show most people that open restaurants are actually, and that's why they go into such a venture to begin with. And most of them don't know what they're doing. I mean, they're really like putting up a lot of money. You ever seen Hotel Hell or Hell's Kitchen? Here it is.
Geno is flat broke. Geno ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Geno. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the projects 'cause Geno is flat broke.